Hi everybody, this is Bill Nissen again. I'm with the Freedom Coalition here in the Midwest. We have Dr. Sharon Collins, Teresa Leiden, Lyle Kendrick, and Lewis Collins, and many more that are going to be joining us. But we're coming together representing different businesses. We don't have all the same companies, but we have a common goal, and that is to help people understand business concepts and the benefits of network marketing. If you've got any concerns in those areas, we have some videos for you to take a look at, and we encourage you to view those. If you have any other questions, don't hesitate to ask them. We want to answer your questions as clear and as honestly as we can. Now today, we want to talk about the fear of starting your own business, because a lot of people see that this makes sense. They saw our benefits on tax codes and all that kind of stuff, but they just have the fear of getting started. And so we want to address some of those fears right now and what to do to overcome those. And I know, Sharon, you shared a fear that you had on that.
Yes, I did. One of the first things that came to my mind when I was presented with the opportunity to start my own business is, why would I want to start a business? I am already a physician, and it made me feel as if I was mercenary, just getting into doing it for the money. That was not the case. The case was that there were other dreams that I had, and it required a little bit more money to actually do what I wanted to do. But it made me feel as if I was money groveling. Is that a word?
It works.
A person that was only in it for the money.
Right.
And that was a fear. I didn't want to seem that way to people. I wanted to seem like a person that really wanted to help people. So that was one of my fears.
Okay. You should mention another one too.
Yeah, there's a pretty common fear, Bill, that a lot of people have a fear that, well, I might fail.
Yeah.
And chances are, you might. I mean, but we all fail.
Absolutely.
And I mean, the difference between a successful person and someone that views themselves as a failure is a successful person merely gets up one more time than they fall.
That's right.
I mean, we all have heard of Dave Thomas, who was the founder of Wendy's. He had some personal failures in his life, but became one that overcame a lot of those failures and became very successful. And the great thing about this is that you're not having to reinvent the wheel. There's people that you can learn from, and there's people right here that we're sitting around that would love to help you become successful. And so maybe you have failed in the past, but that's okay, because your past does not determine your future.
I have never met a successful person who has not failed.
Right. Right.
Everybody has. It's a matter of how you respond to that. One of my favorite quotes is from my friend David Collister, is that success is simply a series of diminishing failures.
That's good.
That's good.
And for us to be able to operate in that way is powerful. And I want to touch on the greed thing here in a minute, but I know you had another point that you thought of too, Lewis.
Well, yes, I hear a lot of people talk about, well, okay, this is a great business, and I've heard a lot of great stories and people being successful, and they've signed up, and it's like, but well, what do I do now? I'm all alone, and there's this fear of I'm going to be alone, and if somebody's got their one or their two, and now what do I do? And I think that's a very real fear. But in proper network marketing, that doesn't exist. In proper network marketing, in network marketing, as it should be done, as it can be done, has a team.
Absolutely.
That's right.
It's very team oriented. And you might see one person, kind of in the spotlight, but behind them is a powerful team, a community of people. And I think about even Lance Armstrong, when he had the success. I mean, even we're talking about failures. Even he had failures, but he overcame them. But he will tell you that he had his amazing successes because of the team that he had behind them. And I think, when people see network marketing done as it can be done, they get to see that they are never alone, and they have a team that will power them and propel them to the success that they desire.
Yeah, that is excellent. And it really is pointing out really one of the biggest strengths of network marketing is it's all designed for you to not be alone.
Right. That's right.
And going back to the greed issue that you brought up is, I think one of the things there is you're going to have people that are going to question your motives no matter what you do.
Yeah.
But one thing that I heard years ago that, and I won't say where, but it is rang very true, and that is, the only person who can ruin my reputation in the long run is me. If I know this is true, then I can move forward with it. I might be understood. And so we're not going to say that we're not going to remove all your problems, but we're going to say we do have answers and solutions to overcome those so you can get to your goals. But one of the goals that, well, I know we all have been taught and learned in this, and that is our primary goal to succeed in this cannot be money.
That's right.
Right.
Your why has to be something other than money, because money is simply a vehicle for other goals.
That's right.
And so if you have any of these fears or any of the ones, let us know. We'd be glad to answer your questions. We just want to see you step forward and go after the things that you've got in your heart, that you have a dream, that you have a desire to go for. So thank you for watching the video, and we look forward to talking to you again soon.